My daughter Kelly has lupus. As a young child, she never liked the sun. How could a kid who grew up in Jersey not want to spend summers in the Jersey Shore? She must have instinctively known even then. Her official diagnosis came in 2003 while still in college. I was still a mom in denial. Not until June 2007 when Kelly went from an overnight hospital evaluation to a 52-day stay in ICU did reality set in like a ton of bricks. Do you have that slide? Yes. Do I have to click it? There we go. And I'm reading because, whenever I don't read, I tend to, don't need the mic. Okay, because I have on a mic, don't I? Duh. Those technical things a TV person often forgets. A coma. Doctors with specialties in every system of the body saying there's nothing they can do. Hearing the words, disconnect life support. It's not like the TV version, a few tears and it's done. It's not like Grey's Anatomy or Nashville. No. I asked God to take my life instead of hers as doctors discussed harvesting her organs. God won, so did we. Kelly had to learn to talk again, to walk again, wheelchair, walker, cane, rehab, and then, after 2 years, show the next picture, please. Oh, I have to do that. Thank you. To meet her, you never know she once had a diagnosis of death. The very next year, the Kelly Fund for Lupus Incorporated was founded. No longer in denial, I wanted to do all I could to educate and raise money for research. We connected with ALR when we found out all the money it raised goes to research. From that connection came LRI. We've walked together, fundraised together, sat through programs. One of the most rewarding days, I must confess, was November 16th, 2010, the day that ALR made it possible for me to appear before the FDA Advisory Council. I testified in Washington and caught the train back to work in New Jersey in the afternoon the same day. When I walked in the newsroom, everyone said, "Congratulations. It looks like the first drug for lupus in 50 years just might get the okay." And it did a few months later. Benlysta is on the market. Advocacy works. I want to be as Dr. Francis Collins, director of the National Institutes of Health, who labeled it last night, unashamedly advocating, making a case to tell all who will listen. At the Kelly Fund, we speak a lot to churches and communities where no one talks about lupus out loud. It is whispered still in families with shameful words like tough it out, the complainer, horrible later labels attached to the lupus sufferer who may not understand herself what's happening to her from day to day. So how does she explain it to her parents who never lived outside their rural communities, were never educated past high school and could never afford proper health care? The Kelly Fund tries to reach that population. One way is a closed group on Facebook of people who have lupus who can discuss the impact of the disease on their lives. Before entering the group, the administrators screen them. They appreciate knowing everyone on Facebook cannot see their posts, only their lupus family. Many don't want family to know. Oops. One point Dr. Collins made that resonated with me was how healthcare provides once prescribed medicine according to average. We who deal with lupus every day know this. There's nothing average about lupus. Oh, thank you. As all of Kelly's doctors believed that she lay dying, one resident was left to care for her. She later made a presentation before her colleagues at Mount Sinai, thank you so much, and Inglewood Hospital, and asked us to attend. She spoke on the importance of treating each patient as an individual. especially with lupus. Steroids is not always the first cure-all. It's not over until God says it's over. I have a new resolve, and I believe I got it just this week. Dr. Bill Paul, who founded this forum, has been described in loving and glowing terms because of his generosity and leadership. I personally plan to remind patients that there are heroes like him who work tirelessly to literally save their lives. The reason we talked about this being a mom story is because I wrote a book called The Mom Story. It's just full of tweets that I wrote and continue to write every day. I have 2 Facebook sites that I use as inspiration. One is the Kelly Fund for Lupus, and the other is the Brenda Blackmon personal page. And these are just pictures I took around the country in daily tweets. We sell the books, and every dime raised goes toward research. It used to be research dollars for ALR, and now it's research dollars for ALR and LRI, because we believe in advocacy, education, and that the money to fund more research will give us hope and will give us a cure. Thank you.